Linking left and right. What's going on? YouTube, you alright? YouTube? Anyway, my name is Rochelle Moretta Brooks. I'm trying to raise awareness, give updates to why Syracuse City Police, the Syracuse branches of government, the state of New York is allowing the city to try to murder me, to cover up them kidnapping my kids and hurting my kids along with other kids. So I'm trying to raise awareness to what's going on in my city and other cities like mine. I'm going to let you guys hear what happened today regarding the what is it called? The Office of Professional Standards, which is like Internal Affairs. The last time the Internal Affairs spoke to me, they were taking evidence that they planted. So I just was almost assassinated again this Father's Day. No, excuse me. It was this Monday, this past Monday. And then another guy came on the 17th. So the 17th and the 21st of October, I was harassed and all, and threatened and intimidated. And the little boy or young man was small, petite gentleman or male with the firearm, and he had it and he beat my door with it. He didn't touch anything that I could see. And I tried to record, but as I was recording, somebody else was like recording me. You know what I'm saying? So I took my hand, or looked like they were recording me. They were on a bike, standing there, and was like so I was trying to record, like, who the hell is this? It startled me. And I don't want to get, I don't want to, get shot in the face or something. So I'm trying to keep myself covered and secure while whatever crime is being committed against me, so I can at least make a final call and hopefully a prayer for myself. And maybe I can make another call to my kids, let them know I love them, because they do. And I'm just trying to be permanently reunited with my kids on this realm, so I can, experience my full life as it should be, with no interruptions, without any further complications. It's getting unbearable, but I'm still trying to do what I have to do. So nevertheless, I'm going to do my best to allow you guys to hear what happened today, because you should hear how the Syracuse City Police are trying to cover up the officers that were breaking into my house at 3:30 in the morning on Father's Day of 2024. So I was trying to report that, so I had to press the life alert to get some help, because they have my phone tapped. So when I dial 911, they do not come. They will take hours or days. I still have a phone call from last June of 2023 that was not answered. So then I started having other people call. So that's what I was trying to do. That's the purpose of the life alert. That is the purpose of me trying to get other cell phone devices. And they have my phone tapped. So I'm going to do my best to let you hear as much of the call today without violating my privacy or stuff like that. So hopefully you can hear it and just let me know, because the investigator was definitely defending the criminals.
Yes, hi, my name is Rochelle, and we spoke yesterday. Yeah, regarding the appointment today. I wanted to schedule like a video conference, as I have right to.
Is this too low?
I'm sorry. I was looking up my rights. I did ask you for my rights yesterday. But you didn't divulge, so I was looking up what my rights were to accommodate me.
I need a Bluetooth speaker. I think this is too low, and I don't want to waste anybody's time. But if you guys really want to hear anything, if you give me emails, I will email you the phone call, because I was able to email it to some other advocates that I knew with the officer. His badge number, he's supposed to be a captain. His badge number is 207 of the Office of Professional Standards here for Syracuse City Police. And he was not appropriate. So I got belligerent. Now, I know people say, well, you shouldn't have. Yes, I should have. Do you know the federal court states that in claims like this, you should be belligerent? They are trying to actively murder me for no reason at all, other than I exercised a right. You took my kids, you kidnapped me, you hurt my kids, you hurt me, you lied on me, you held me in kangaroo court, you arrested me, you sexually abused me. And then I went and filed a claim, asked for justice, and now the criminals, right, are now committing murder and hiring kids and adults and elderlies to set me up, saying I did. They said so far that I kidnapped the elderly lady that I stayed with. She's still ordering food, okay? She's still riding around. All right. That doesn't make any sense. So when I realized when I called the police last summer, that they really were staging that. They had me. Now I done left as a victim. I done got assaulted and almost murdered, choked, almost murdered. The cop hired this. They didn't even know each other. Nobody knew me or the other party. The police just said something to somebody's ear, and then that was enough. I want you guys, or these young kids out here that's listening to people like saying I don't like somebody, or y'all got to be careful, because if you get caught, and when you get caught, there's no juvenile offense. That is a federal offense. That boy put his hands around my neck and squaz. And I don't know how I all of a sudden got flexible, but my legs got to the tip of that bed and I was able to wrap my legs together and push him off me. I don't know how you do. I don't know. I've never seen that move in my repertoire before in my life, but that's how that young man got off of me. I think he was 17. The girl was older, so he was dating an older female. And then there was a group of people downstairs. So they were going to have a field day robbing me, taking my stuff. I had already got robbed. They were trying to steal my purse, and I'm trying to hold on to ID because I'm arguing. Just imagine if I didn't have no ID. Homeless, you know what I'm saying? Come on. I was already getting done dirty. Understand the advice. Unless somebody's going to give me a trailer home and some money to move, you can't. That's why I ask for victim services. There's no lead. There's nothing. Just fight it out here. There's no money. There's no money here. I was supposed to get victim services and get protection to make sure until court is done, right? How is it that an officer can commit a crime and then get to walk and get a job and keep his benefits, and he's guilty? They admitted to kidnapping my kids to the attorney general. Then they held a fake hearing and tried to put in my account a partial payment of $1,999. So then I filed the lawsuit and paid the filing fee. I had no money. I took most of a chunk of my rent money and paid for it because I didn't care them. I was like, fuck it, I'm going outside. I just got tired that spring or summer. It was in September, so it's fall. And I was like, fuck it, I'm going to pay for it. And I paid for the case in September. Still ain't been heard yet from 2019 to now. And then 2020, fake judge decided to change the case. He tried to do an adverse hearing. The judge was already removed, so that adverse hearing was moot. And then he was changing who I was going after. I went after everybody. You don't get to change to adverse hearing. This is not an administration. It is an administration issue, but it's a criminal action. He could have did his job in order that they be arrested for the violation of the order. Just that alone would have, habeas corpus I filed. Where are my kids' bodies, and why haven't you released them back to their mother? I have sole custody. And the only reason why the call is recorded is because I had to call today and it wouldn't send or download because it was too long. So I tried to re-record it on this device. This device is low. So I didn't pre-record anything. You can't pre-record a call. I don't know what he's going to say, and he doesn't know what I was going to respond. You understand? So don't cause confusion. If you are wicked, be wicked, but do it on your own page. Don't do that. You got to realize even the wicked needs to get warnings and get admonished, and you get blessed too. They run on both. Be careful how you treat somebody like me, okay? I don't care what position you play. You be careful, because as you get older, and a lot of bad people are sitting in nursing homes wishing or regretting some of their moves. Let me be a regret for you now before you get too old. You be careful how you mistreat or how you treat people who are being mistreated. I have not did anything to you, neither my kids. So you be careful how you treat someone like me. All right? Because my page will show you what I look like and what my evidence is. And it was clear as a bell that that officer's hand is taking the bullet out with no glove. It is clear as a bell that document that states $1,999 and reason to my sending money to my Cash App was for the unlawful seizure of my 2 kids. So it can't get no more plain than that. The arrest was wrong. They didn't have any power to arrest. There's no such thing as cops. There's FBI agents, Title 34. So I've been very clear on what I've learned through my struggle, despite having brain cancer and the issues I had because I took a medicine trusting a doctor that intentionally caused me injury, them in the pharmacy and the makers of that medicine. Okay? So it was no drug addiction, no abuse of alcohol, no abusive parenting. It was all love. And if you want to see the files, you can see where Kevin Hayward, the driving force of taking my kids, stated that the home was safe and loving. And then him being a foster parent, and I looked him up, he had an Asian daughter, and God only knows what he's doing to that baby and has done. Okay? So there's a lot of stuff going on. So I don't speak maliciously, I speak factually. And I do the best that I can to get you guys to understand the chronological order of what happened and how I got here. All right? When I reported the school used CPS as a weapon of mass destruction against my household and my right and God-given rights to my children. That was all that happened. That's summing it up as quickly as possible. Now I'm trying to get before a jury because I've done all these games and we need the people to hear and to make a decision on this because it is too long. And they have no problem on waiting forever until the kids get grown or until they die off. But I'm okay with my kids just being alive and being happy. I have done nothing to you, and I am not going to accept any kind of form of any kind of wicked, ridicule, judgment, adverse judgment, especially. If I was unkind to you, then I would apologize, but I have not said anything to anyone directly. And my kids' names are Faith, Hope, and Eduardo. That's what I'm speaking. That's what I'm saying. That's it. This is my page, and I speak for Faith, Hope, and Eduardo. But Faith, Eduardo is grown now and doing as he should. Faith and Hope are the ones that are kidnapped and need their mom, and their mother needs them. And if you are not saying Faith and Hope, please go in peace. I will only say Faith and Hope. And I will mention my son as need be. So Faith and Hope will be who I mentioned. Faith and Hope is who I'm longing for, looking for, fighting for, and standing for. So if you can't respect this page, please leave. All right? I didn't know I was going to go viral. I just showed the video and did the best I could showing what happened. That's it. That's how it goes here. So please cease and desist any further adversities. I don't need it. I don't want it. And that's the pain. I help parents get their kids back. Men get out of stop wrongful child support. Any other housing issues. Family keep their housing from the city. So yes, along the way of me learning stuff and helping people, I've made adversaries throughout the city, and that's okay. If I'm not going to allow someone to injure somebody, that's wrong. Do the right thing. Here's your rights, and win. That's it. So we're going to be respectful because I'm here for faith and hope. Faith and hope. Nobody else. Nobody else is going to be uttered unless it's God. All right? So, in his Trinity. So, that's all I have to say about that. Please, I'm just trying to share the update. They still have my kids despite me having sole custody. I paid for a court case. They will not hear my case. They have the money and have not heard it. I paid for special proceedings. I paid for habeas corpus, show of cause, motions, and all that. I paid for everything. Affidavits, motions, I paid for everything. I went to the district court and I filed. I helped inmates try to go into federal court and suffered. That's why I think they probably targeted me and wanted me out of my house because I was just doing a little too much, I guess. So I understand that I'm asking for help and I am here for you as well to offer guidance. So if you can learn from my case, please do, and I'll do my best to share what I can when I can. Okay. So I'm gonna end because yeah, I think it's time. I've said enough, and I don't want to talk anymore. And you guys take care. Godspeed.